Good afternoon, Carl Niehammer, resident of Carson City, and I approach this board with an issue that I think should be addressed. Mr. Bonkowski, I would like to apologize on behalf of those people who are rational and apologize for the defacing of your 20 signs. They have violated your First Amendment right, and I will not tolerate that. But my comment is this. There has been no public condemnation from the political organizations, whether or not they be Democrat or whether or not they have been Republican, to go ahead and support you. And I find it despicable. Now, I don't know who the hell the players are in this, and I don't know what primordial pond this scum came out and defaced your signs. But this board should not tolerate it. And as of yet, I have not seen a public condemnation from either the Republican Party in Carson City or from the Democratic Party in Carson City. Silence speaks volumes. I may disagree with every member on this board, but I'm exercising my free speech. Mr. Bonkowski has to do that. I've already had consultation with the district attorney's office. Defacing a political sign in this city or in this state is subject to criminal penalties. Now, I don't know who the hell these people are, but I can tell you this. I've got the means, I have the opportunity, and I have a lot of people in this city that will find out who they are. That's number one. Number two, this was not a couple of kids with a spray can. This was a concerted, well-orchestrated, and well-demonstrated opposition to Mr. Bonkowski for whatever his political feelings were. I wouldn't tolerate it with Supervisor Abowd, Mayor Bob Kroll, Lori Badwell, and even as much as I despise Jim Shirk, I would go ahead and defend his rights.
Okay, hang on. All right.
Can I be excused? They stole mine. They didn't deface it.
Okay. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. All right. We just want to... Go ahead.
It should end. If we have to go to Sheriff Furlong, if there has to be an investigation, and by the way, I want to go ahead and make a distinction here. The distinction was after Mr. Hannifin's windows were shot out is separate from what happened to Mr. Bonkowski. So they are two separate issues. I am calling for an investigation. Sheriff Furlong may not be able to go ahead and find the people who are, but there should be a public condemnation from this board and from any other person who is running for political office, even against your opposition, that what was done to Mr. Bonkowski is absolutely wrong. Far too often in this city, because of a quest for absolute purity in a political ideology, has gone beyond the realms, has gone beyond the barriers of civility. It should not happen in this city, and I've been in this city now for 28 years. I've been engaged in politics, law, and in broadcasting. We would never allow this to happen 10 years ago, and it shouldn't happen now because the political environment has become so toxic that we no longer go ahead and talk and allow people to run for political office without making them an enemy. And I'm tired of it. And this board should be tired of it too. Before I leave, I don't know what the procedures are. I don't know if it has to be a resolution or be agendized. But I have seen Congress at least have a political entity give a sense of their outrage or a sense of their approval of something. So before I leave today, I'm going to put everybody who is running for political office now, be civil to each other. If they defame yourself, I don't need that in my life. So I would like this board today, before I leave, at least give me a sense that you disagree with what happened to Mr. Bonkowski.